Yeah, we're a growing company. We just pretty much like a startup 4 years ago. And so a lot of the stuff that has been done in the last 4 years, trying to bring the operational model and building the teams and building the organization itself. So now actually we're right at the state where we wanted to start looking at the innovation and digital strategy. So I'm working on that stuff right now as we speak. So that was my interest when I came in here saying, hey, I want to listen to the rest of the world and see where everybody else is going. We came up with our vision last September. So we made a pretty bold statement in that vision statement. So that really drives the digital innovation as well. So I think that's what we're leading up to. That's why I'm here to listen to most of you guys and see where everybody else is going. So we're trying to start the innovation. And again, business is always talks about the bottom line. Are we making the money or not, right? So business will drive most of the times, but I think companies have to start thinking about a little bit more than the bottom line and see if they want to make the bold statement, and if they wanted to build something, they have to really invest into the digital side of it.
Business intelligence. So after you've got the data governance correct, you've implemented the solutions. I think it was Jeff, or perhaps it was you, Ted. We talked about the mechanisms to measure. So not the ROI. Is that product strategy? Is it changing our consumer behavior? And Jeff, you had touched on something that these big companies are now looking at the end user experience. And so you roll out the self-serve center and it's using this great technology. But did it affect or change the consumer behavior for us? So it comes back to BI. So for me, that's where we're putting a lot of focus now, because we've implemented the solutions. We just need to see the intelligence and where it's driving us, and where we have to retool things.
You never have enough data. So part of this is making decisions with elements of uncertainty, and then being able to track and determine whether that uncertainty is becoming more uncertain or more certain, and is the certainty heading towards objective or not heading towards objective. But I would say you should try and capture as much data as you possibly can, because you never know what you need 2 years from now. The one element you get rid of will be the one that is pivotal to your business in 2 years. And you never have enough data. It's shocking.
If you really understand the vision of the client journey and how they consume services, and it may not be just your company that they're dealing with, right? It might be going through an experience of buying a house. The bank is part of it, right? The insurance is part of it. There's all these things, and if you understand that vision and crisply understand it well enough, you'll be able to get the data that you're looking for. But I will tell you, a lot of that data you don't need. Right. Now, you probably want to retain it and make sure you can find it eventually, because there's a lot of data lakes out there. It's full of stuff that we can't get relevant data. We can't attach it to something. But there's going to be 8 to 10 metrics based on a different, persona of a customer going through that journey. That there'll be either 10 data points typically that you'll want to properly characterize it, and then you'll look to feedback and run that through the experimentation within your team to understand, are these the right data points, or do we need new data points? Like that's what you should be thinking about.